Please enjoy this amazing world without Gumball. Trust me, it's much better.
Have you ever watched The Amazing World of Gumball and thought, I wonder what the show would be like without Gumball? Well, if you've ever had that question, the answer has finally arrived in the form of a brand new episode, and that's what we'll be checking out today. As you saw from the title of the video, this episode is simply called The Spinoffs. Its plot is also relatively simple. Rob creates a variety of spin-off Elmore shows and formats to replace Gumball. From the very beginning, it's clear that this is extremely different from the typical Gumball episode. Why? Because the main blue cat makes absolutely no appearance whatsoever. Rob shows up in the beginning to introduce viewers to this new lineup of spin-offs, all in an effort to replace Gumball Watterson and change up the formula everyone is so familiar with. After Rob is done with his talk in the beginning, we just jump right into the actual spin-offs. There's a massive amount of background characters, so not every single one will get their own segment, though the spin-offs gives as many people as possible the chance to make it big. One of the spin-offs replacing Gumball is a cartoon surrounding Tina the dinosaur, structured in the form of a very young children's show that seems so innocent at first, but when everyone finds out a dinosaur is close, things get all Jurassic Park and destruction ensues. Another spin-off segment involves Larry doing all the motions of characters from the Cowboy Bebop opening. Side note, this anime is on my watch list for sometime in the future, so I'm not too familiar with the original opening, but other fans will immediately notice how Gumball perfectly parodies it here. Anyway, the Spinoffs episode continues to do this with a wide variety of other characters that you probably never expected to get a big role. Let's talk a bit about what's good with this episode, then what may not be the best. It's important to mention that the pacing is, for the most part, awesome and easy to get through. There's a quick beginning to set up the plot and then a quick end to wrap things up. As for the actual spin-off segments, most of them don't last too long and they feel unique from each other so you don't get tired from watching them. Plus, the comedy during these spin-off moments is almost always at the top, whether it be parodying a reality TV show or commercials for toys. Sitting down to watch any episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, you can be prepared for some quality jokes, and the spin-off certainly delivered with that. At the same time, we got a glimpse of many different side characters and what it would be like if they replaced Gumball entirely. Seeing so many of these clips in such a short 11-minute story made it go by fast, and just when the concept started to become old, luckily the episode was finished. If this had lasted any longer, honestly, I feel like it wouldn't be as funny because it would just get too predictable. While the pacing and humor were both great, there is a pretty big negative side to this episode. Its story is so small and there's barely anything connecting all the spin-off segments, so it could be looked upon as just a clip show of side characters doing their own things. This isn't necessarily bad, though if you're looking for another Amazing World of Gumball episode with a full detailed plotline, you definitely won't find it here. It kinda reminds me of just watching a bunch of short videos on YouTube, one after another, and each video not being similar to the one that came before. If you don't mind Gumball episodes that use this concept and don't have major plots, then let's go! You'll probably be a fan of the spin-offs. A fun fact about this is that it's one of the only episodes in the entire series that everyone's favorite blue cat didn't appear in. That makes sense though, because this is supposed to be focusing on everyone besides Gumball, hence the reason Rob said this would be the Amazing World without Gumball in the very beginning. You may be wondering what the best spin-off segment is in this episode, and to be honest, that's up to you to decide if you end up watching this. My favorite may be the guy with several backs, or the reality TV show parody featuring lots and lots of paint that looks like blood. Seriously, this pink paint blood comes straight out of Danganronpa.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Hey yo, Gumball crew, can we please get a Killing Game episode parody? That would just be amazing. Overall, would I recommend the spin-offs? Well, if you enjoy good fun and a not so serious loose storyline, then yeah, you should definitely watch it. The classic Gumball humor is there, and although it's pretty different from most other stories in the show, there should be something in it for everyone to enjoy. Still, it's not one of the best episodes out there, so don't go in thinking it'll be a masterpiece. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.